John Denver Trending checks all the boxes for a successful indie film. It speaks a local language.
Hoy, Nawalde, parakin mo tong video.
Hindi na natin makontrol, ipaminsara ni iba.
It features a provincial landscape. It showcases local or indigenous rituals. And it has an amateur cast supported by at least one veteran actor. John Denver Trending's themes follow the trend of the indie vibe developed by Cinemalaya and other local film fests. Following these themes, it is no surprise then that the story seems familiar. All too familiar. It particularly reminds us of a film released 4 years ago directed by Zig Dulay and released under Cineg Maynila, Bambanti. Both films follow the life of a mother and her child wrongly accused by their community. The strong maternal figure single-handedly raises her children after the death of her husband. They struggle to fight for the truth and regain their dignity. They undergo public judgment and shaming. They encounter strong, authoritative figures in the community who aggravate their difficult conditions amidst rural poverty. Bambanti is a film about a poor Ilocano boy who was wrongly accused of stealing the watch of his mother's employer. Bambanti's journey is straightforward. Underneath the main plot are the themes of rural poverty, social inequality, maternal love, and many more. The writer-director was able to closely knit these themes to support the journey of the character. John Denver Trending, on the other hand, tells the story of a Kinaray-a adolescent boy who became a victim of cyberbullying. It started from a false accusation of stealing a classmate's iPad. The film then injects equally big story arcs of fake news, corrupt law enforcement, incompetent local politicians, and many more. Here, the viewers are drowned with so many details that they may find a hard time going back to the main plot. The multiple subplots also made it difficult for the film to have a tighter narrative. John Denver Trending is laudable for discussing pressing issues of cyberbullying and fake news. It admirably connects the small and restrictive rural setting to the vast, unregulated world of social media. It is also courageous for being the first full-length film to use Kinaray-a, a language virtually unknown to most cinema-goers in Metro Manila. Despite this, the plot is unabashedly on the nose. The film makes no attempt to present the political bias of the filmmakers subtly. Instead of masking the political commentaries with the socio-cultural happenings, the film shoves its political message into the face of the audience. As a result, the film feels too preachy. The film's cinematography does not help either. The cinematographer randomly experiments on its camera movements. It uses drone shots just because it can. The abrupt shift to drone shots then gives the audience a queasy feeling. It prematurely cuts the supposed reverie of the audience. In general, wide shots like these introduce the audience to the context or environment of the story. In Bambanti, for example, the cinematographers use crane shots to show the grandness of the rice fields. It is meant to contextualize the story and let the audience immerse in the vast agricultural lands of Isabela. Also, the stabilized tracking shot fails to capture the rawness of the scenes. A handheld camera could have made the audience feel they were part of the film. Instead, stabilized shots made the scenes seem staged and artificial. Despite these shortfalls, John Denver Trending remains to be an important cinematic work. It is high time for a film to encourage respect among people, both offline and online. It is high time to direct our lenses towards pressing political and cultural issues. It is high time to go local.